Welcome to the DOT Training for Shippers course. This course introduces you to the Department of Transportation regulations for shipping hazardous materials. In order to promote safety for the public, the environment, and drivers who carry hazardous materials, the DOT publishes hazardous materials transportation regulations to ensure the safety of the public, the environment, and anyone involved with the transportation of these materials. The International Air Transportation Association, IATA, publishes standards for transporting hazardous materials. Click the IATA logo to learn more about this organization. At a weigh station, a state trooper sees that there is no emergency contact information listed in the shipping papers for hazardous materials. Who could be fined? That's right. Both the shipper and the carrier are responsible for complying with all hazardous materials regulations, including proper paperwork. The Department of Transportation annually issues more than 500 warning letters, 100 tickets, and 1,400 penalties. The DOT also collects over $7 million in total penalties for noncompliance with hazardous waste transportation requirements. This amount does not include liabilities for damage that can follow from civil suits, nor the damage incurred by the environment. The three most common violations and fines are failing to enter an emergency response telephone number on shipping papers, $2,600, using the incorrect hazard class, $3,700, and entering the incorrect shipping name on shipping papers, $6,200. The purpose of this course is to help you become familiar with the requirements established by the Department of Transportation for shipping hazardous materials. By the end of this course, you will be able to recognize the basic requirements of the hazardous materials regulations, recognize the basic training requirements, identify the parts of the hazardous materials table, identify hazard classes and divisions, recognize whether a material is a hazardous material, recognize the required HAZMAT shipping paperwork, recognize HAZMAT packaging requirements, recognize proper HAZMAT marking and labeling, and recognize proper HAZMAT placarding. Hazardous Materials Regulations, HMR, 49 CFR Parts 171 through 180, govern the transportation of hazardous materials for all modes of transportation: highway, rail, waterway, and air.